Can an invisible tension topography really control the paths everything takes and decides where things fall? In the energy filament theory, the answer is a resounding yes. This so-called map of tension is referred to as the tension field. Now, let's change how we imagine the universe. Rather than thinking of an empty, vacuous space, picture the entire cosmos as an enormous, elastic mattress. Some parts of this mattress are deeply pressed down, stretched tightly, while other areas are only slightly compressed, resulting in looser, shallower stretches. Now, imagine dropping a few small balls from a height onto this mattress. The balls won't just roll aimlessly across the surface. Instead, they will follow certain slopes, gradually rolling into the areas that are pressed down the most. It's like how rainwater always flows into the nearest drain because of the natural topography of the city's streets. In the language of the tension field, the tighter areas are more akin to valleys, invisible basins that pull objects towards them. The orbits of planets around stars, the bending of light, and even gravitational forces aren't simply caused by some mysterious external force pulling objects through space. Instead, everything moves along the natural contours of this tension field, sliding down the slopes in a manner similar to a skier following a slope on a ski hill. The universe has already laid out the paths for everything to follow, and our job is to follow them. For example, when you lift a rock from the ground to a higher place, you are essentially moving it from a comfortably tight basin to an uncomfortably tight location. This discomfort, the potential energy created, is what causes the rock to naturally slide back down when you let go, turning that potential energy into kinetic energy. The primary function of the tension field is to create a landscape of basins, ridges, and slopes within the energy sea, determining where everything goes and how easily it moves. In areas where the slopes are gentle, the movement along the tension field simply manifests as regular gravity. However, in more extreme regions, like near black holes, the very same tension field causes dramatic time dilation and tidal forces, which tear apart objects. In these zones, the normal flow of time slows down, and space itself warps dramatically. Once you start to view the universe through the lens of this tension topography, you begin to see that many of the seemingly mysterious forces and phenomena are actually quite simple. All that's happening is that objects are moving along the easiest and most energy-efficient path, as dictated by the tension field. In this way, the universe is not a chaotic, random space but rather a highly structured system where everything moves predictably and purposefully along well-defined paths. What we once thought of as forces like gravity, electromagnetism, or even the curvature of space, are actually just expressions of this underlying topography of tension. These forces are simply the effects of the energy sea shaping everything within it. In the next episode, we'll shift our focus from tension to direction. We'll explore how the directional textures of this sea shape the paths that energy, particles, and even light follows, and how the universe's fundamental interactions can be understood as movements through these specific textures. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.